It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. TJ Sasaki gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Number 15.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In is Joey Votto now. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
No, he's safe.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. And his throw will go to first here. And I'm not sure if he lost track of the outs, but I don't get that decision. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Reds strand a couple. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Trevor Bauer starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Castellanos will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second, the catcher.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First delivery to him on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Irvin is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Arthur Morgan.
Striding in, Arthur Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. At the plate, Simon Pearson hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here it comes on 0-2. high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Nash is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Bill Williamson. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. First offering on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
To the plate now, Steve Austin. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box now, Kevin Nash. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And now Max Payne. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
At the plate now, Trevor Phillips. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Stewart.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. At the plate, Curt Casali, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Back to the top of the order now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping into the box, Aiden Pierce.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Dero. You would think under these conditions.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Into the box, Bill Williamson. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in for the Jays, Steve Austin. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 18, Kevin Nash.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Nash, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Reds nothing. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Eugenio Suarez.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Votto is off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Max Payne.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Stepping in now, Trevor Phillips. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Jose De Leon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Kevin Stewart. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
To the plate now, Aiden Pierce hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. In now, Arthur Morgan. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third baseman, Simon Pearson.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Simon Pearson.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Irvin is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The first baseman, number 6, Bill Williamson.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bill Williamson. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Steve Austin. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Kevin Nash. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Max Payne. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Nash, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner going a second time. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Philip.
Now here's the pitch. Philip Ervin stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Philip Ervin goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Now in the box, Aristides Aquino. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, 3 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Curt Casali. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
No runs, 3 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Digging in, Trevor Phillips. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin Stewart.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Stewart. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Castellanos is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, number 19.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aiden Pierce, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Next will be the designated hitter, Arthur Morgan. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Simon Pearson. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Votto is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Blue Jays on top, 14-0. Nick Castellanos now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 15.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Senzel. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Slow grounder to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Ready for another shot now, Bill Williamson.
The first baseman, Bill Williamson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Steve Austin will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Michael Lorenzen.
At the plate, Kevin Nash. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Max Hayne, as he sends it on the ground to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too, when you come in facing guys.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Kevin Stewart. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
The batter, number 19.
To the plate now, Aiden Pierce. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The designated hitter, Arthur Morgan.
Ready to take his hacks again, Arthur Morgan, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Simon Pearson, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Bill Williamson, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Steve Austin will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in now, Kevin Nash.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. 7th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 22-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Austin is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Galvis behind 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Philip Ervin.
Now to the plate, Philip Ervin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him.
And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 22-1. Now at the plate, Max Payne. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Road. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Kevin Stewart. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Number 44 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Number 19.
Stepping in, Aiden Pierce, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Lucas Sims enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Into the box now, Arthur Morgan. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Simon Pearson, turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Morgan stands at first with one out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bill Williamson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Three homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Stepping in now, Steve Austin. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Matt Bowman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. To the plate now, Kevin Nash.
The right fielder.
Line drive, base hit to right. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Max Payne. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
At the plate, Trevor Phillips shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Jays are out in front, 30-1. Now batting, Curt Casali. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Settling in now, Nick Senzel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And as you can see, they are way behind. So striding in, Kevin Stewart.
For the Jays, the center fielder, Kevin Stewart.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch yanked fouled off to the right. And it's quickly 0-2 as we head toward a conclusion in this one. I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Now another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, number 19.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Aiden Pierce. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Into the box now, Arthur Morgan. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So now to the plate, Simon Pearson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Bill Williamson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 delivery. Pearson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Into right field, that's a base hit. Well, we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third. To the plate now, Steve Austin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt, looking for number 5. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Line drive, base hit to right. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In now, Kevin Nash. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Max Payne, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready on 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 4 runs here in this half inning. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit. And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with the 0-2. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 35-1. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up now, Joey Votto. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Joey Votto.
He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tons of runs in this one. The Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. TJ Sasaki gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Trevor Bauer, the slap with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Drive home safe.